playing Boy Named Sue. Theoretically, you might have, if you wanted to play along with the song, you would take your capo, put it at the 3rd fret. Doesn't matter where, as long as it's not on the metal, anywhere in between. The same thing that we do when we fret. But there's plenty of country songs that are actually literally just, and what's more of them than capo. So it won't sound like you're playing in the right key, but it will sound you are doing what his hands are, and are actually playing the song. So the way we want to do G in the long run is like this. The 2 chords we're playing are G and C, but we decided that we're going to do an easier version of G. So just on the top line of your page, check out this G chord. And the thing we really want to focus on is making sure that the 2 lowest notes in the chord are ringing out, which involves fretting a little lower on your fingertip than what seems intuitive and coming straight in at the string. The same thing we were doing in our E minor chord with our ring finger to make sure that we didn't touch that string by accident. We initially tried to start doing it with these 3 fingers so that we could quickly switch between, but there's lots of songs where we play G this way too, so we'll start out that way. Hey, so we're going. Try a couple of those. So I'm hitting a bass note, and then I'm strumming strings 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's up from the ground 4 strings. And this will be kind of more that limited range of motion that we weren't using when we were full-on strumming. So yeah, get good at that. And the second time is almost identical, just goes. So all that was different, instead of going just down, 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 I went down, 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 down. And there we are, that's Boy Named Sue. Like, and here's our suggested practice tempo. And we learned this chord, so just stop and get really good at that. Reminding you that what you need to be doing is one good focused attempt, pause, and we'll start with just trying to go pause, stop, do it again. If you do it like 5 times, your brain's going to concede, I can do that. It's really tempting to move on prematurely to the next thing, because it sounds like we're playing a song. This will actually take less time, even though it seems like we're painstakingly going into order of operations. But yeah, so please just go and boom, jing, stop, reset your middle Nintendo, do it again. After a few times, you'll be good at it. And then instead of feeling like you're obligated to play that, let's just then start at like part 2. The whole thing goes. So you're gonna go, yay, do it again. And when you get good at that, it's really tempting to start at the beginning, but instead you're just gonna work on the and then you can approach each one of them like they're a rhythm unto themselves, but I don't like, going if you wanted to, but I think you can just go. Excuse me. Just go for one solid attempt, pause, one solid attempt, pause, until your brain's like, yeah, I can do that, and then I just beat one note, but there we go. So, part 1. If you get to it, there's this chord C that we started off with going like, hey, it's like A minor, and we just move one finger, so you can start with that, but then we want to be able to just go to it. C's in a lot of songs, and we're doing the same thing. It's just the 5th string and the 4th string where we're playing bass notes. So we could pretend our whole, so there you go, stop, work on that. And that's where the original G shape we were going to use is easier than going, but it's totally doable either way. So learn the easy way, not being concerned with the pause length here, but you would have to spend time going, just boring back and forth between the shapes, which is a big change. Or you could assess the possibility of going like this. But if you want to put the whole thing together, yeah, we could just go, sorry, G, C, and just pretend the song goes like that. just those two chords, and suggested starting tempo would be more like and onward like that. Yay!